Okay, Jeff, I'm gonna come out to this end of the shop, which we kind of call the dungeon, but it's a great area to stage things. It's a little bit safer for the pieces when they're getting completed. So being an old factory, this is a 100-year-old factory. We're on the 4th floor. And here we are.
Your latest creation. Almost
completed. We're about 90% done with this one. There's no color on this portion of the cabinet, nor are the twigs applied yet to these seams, similar to here. But it's far enough along, you can kind of get the gist of what we do.
So David, before we go any further, the question that I have, and I'm sure the folks at home will have, is how do you go from that, from kitchen cabinetry, fine cabinetry, into this genre, which is in itself exceptionally fine art?
Yeah, it was actually, for me, it was a very easy transition. For 11 years, I built the cabinets and the tops for some of the foremost rustic makers, and
which most people wouldn't know.
No, and at the prodding of my wife and some close friends, and you know, we decided that, well, let's get some of these materials and try it for ourselves.
This one, lead on, McDuff. Tell everybody at home all about this one.
I wish this one was complete. It's about 90% done right now. We still have to address all these seams here where they join each other with twigs and some adornment, and then this area has to be colored the same color as the top. So it's kind of a work in progress, this one, but it's nearing completion, and you pretty much get the idea of what it's going to look like when it's completed.
What is it?
I would call it a buffet, but it'd be an awesome entryway piece. Some of these grand homes up in the Adirondacks. And
that was my first blush, by the way.
Yeah,
that's why I had to ask.
This is embossed cowhide, done in a Western tool pattern, and finished to match the palette of this cabinet, which, living in Gloversville, we really have our choice of excellent leather suppliers. We have a dear friend who's helped us out tremendously. He's a great guy up in Bolton Landing, has a phenomenal antique shop up there, dealing mainly with rustic items, fishing, hunting, and
Henry Caldwell, black bass.
There you go.
Ian and I were just visiting with him. We had a great time.
I don't think you can meet anyone who knows more about the subject than him, and he's just the sweetest man you could meet.
No, by his own admission, he's a terrible salesman, though. He says it takes 50 years for him to get a hold of some people's collections.
But he has an eye that, I'll tell you, the fly rods that we utilized in here, which is not a new thing. A lot of folks have put fishing items in their cabinets, but put a different spin on it. This is in like a concave little alcove, and we put, let's see, 4 of those on there. Some boat rods for pilasters.
Right.
And down here we have actually the reel that was on this rod. The reel is down here.
It's actually working.
Yeah. Oh, pieces of fly fishing pieces and just anything that kind of evokes that rustic feel.
You're certainly on top of this game right now. There's been a change of the guard. And you are sitting very, if not on the top, very near the top in the rustic genre. But of course, as we've seen, you can cross-platform all day long.
Yeah.
You could be working on your country kitchen and then be working on this, and you could go back to doing a mission piece tomorrow if someone came to you and asked for it.
That's true, and it just adds, it's almost like having ammunition in a way. You know, we're Christians, and things change so much. It's nice that the Lord's given us the ability to shift gears like that so that we can provide for our families. And this really came about, I have to say, with a lot of prayer. You don't just, you know, step into the shop and do this. It was really kind of a gift that I prayed for, and I'm very thankful that it comes out. I'm as surprised as everybody else that they come out looking as well as they do. But I will tell you this, we had one more surprise. We had one more piece that we have that is completed.
Good.
And if you want to take a look at that.
I do.
It's kind of a beautiful lady in the middle of a dump, but
lead the way. Oh boy. So what was the motivation for this beautiful lady, David?
I don't know. It's got a lot of classic aspects to it with the cove moldings. We developed a way to process this bark that this is actually, believe it or not, if you look close, kind of looks like your Christmas tree.
It does.
This is actually white pine bark that we've been able to laminate to this cabinet.
I'm not going to ask how you did it. It's probably an ancient Chinese secret.
Not really. It's not rocket science, but it is very difficult.
Wow.
And
I thought it was leather.
Yeah, and that was the effect that we did achieve with it, and I couldn't be. It's just one of those happy instances, you know. try something and it comes out well. There are failures, you know, that we don't use, but this just happened to be a happy instance where we could use this and use these concave curves and, you know, put these razor edges on there, which really you're not capable of doing with birch bark.
So why a clock?
I thought it would be something that was not only utilitarian, but would be beautiful too. And I think we achieved it. It's really
I would agree with you. The simplicity is just overwhelming.
Yeah, we
right
put
down to the face. I mean, there are, you know, the first thing people would notice at home is, where are the numbers?
Right, right. Well, I know it's 10 of 2, so.
I do too. It's funny how that works, isn't it? We really don't need the numbers. Well, thank you so much for allowing us to come in and be with you this afternoon.
Well, like I said, I wish it wasn't a workplace and it was a little bit nicer, but we do work hard here.
There's nothing wrong with this space. This is an artist workspace, and again, you're top of this game right now, and it's great to see that the guard has changed and you're there, and keep up the good work. Love to see everything that you come up with, and if it's okay, we'd like to come and follow up with you on the Country Kitchen too when that's ready to go.
Oh yes, yes, that'd be great. It's kind of tough to see what it's going to look like in the raw like this, but once all the pieces are together and it starts making sense, it'll be quite a thing when it's completed.
All right, old buddy.
All right.
We'll see you soon.
Yes, thank you.
After the break, meet an Adirondack legend known simply as Adirondack Ike, right here on Adirondack Living TV.